What it do, LT gang, man? We are back with another video for you. This time, College Football 25 has blessed us with a Dynasty deep dive. You know we got to get into it. We're only 2 weeks away. Don't forget to make sure you pre-order the game. This is about to be a bang. We've been waiting for a long time for college football, and we done got college football back, right? So let's make sure we prepare ourselves for the banger that's about to approach us. But I'm not going to hold us up for too long, man. We're going to get into this video. We're going to take a look at this deep dive, Dynasty deep dive, and we're going to go from there, man. So, hey, if you like the video, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe. Make sure you share with friends and family. Don't forget, streaming on YouTube and Twitch. LT Sticks on Twitch, Gaming LT on YouTube, LT Gaming, whatever you want to call me, you know what I'm saying? But we're here, and yeah, let's get into it.
Hey everyone, Kirk Herbstreit here with EA Sports College Football 25.
Y'all see, let's go. Y'all see who we repping?
This time we're talking about everyone's favorite mode, Dynasty. Online Dynasty in College Football 25 can accommodate up to 32 teams, and you can play with friends 32? For up to 30 seasons.
Hey, 32 teams. Dynasty about to be fun, man. So that means you gotta, fill out the conferences the way you want to fill them out. Just make sure you get them as even as possible. Obviously, Power 5 is what people are gonna choose, but you might have some people that want to rebuild a smaller schools. So hopefully, we see some great gameplay for that. I do have a Dynasty that'll be dropping 32. There will be 32 teams in it. So y'all will get that video from me and footage. You know what I mean?
Seasons. Today we'll take a closer look at the new 12-team college football playoff, recruiting, the transfer portal, and a ton of customization options.
So that's the breakdown of what this video is going to be about. We got our 12-team playoff, which everybody's probably excited to see. Recruiting for sure. The transfer portal is there, so that's going to be interesting. And of course, we got to know how we can customize this thing, man. Everyone wants their dynasty to be a certain way, so like I say, it's a deep dive. We got a little bit of information to go through, and hopefully, it's what we want to hear.
To make your program unique. College football has seen seismic changes over the past few years. And in EA Sports College Football 25, you can experience this new landscape while building your program the way you want. The 2024 season marks the debut of the new 12-team college football playoff.
Y'all see the hook right there, man. Nah, I know they ain't got no school. Hold on, wait a second. They disrespected us.
12-team college football playoff.
What's up with that disrespect? EA, the disrespect. Come on, EA. Ohio State beating us 34-19. Come on now, the disrespect. No way. Yeah, is that? Hold up. Who is that they got in there? Is that Oregon? Yeah, it look like Oregon. Oregon winning. Okay.
And you can
Let's
play
just watch
it
the video, y'all.
in the game months before the real thing. You could be the first coach to lead your school through the new 12-team playoff and hoist the college football playoff trophy. Recruiting is the lifeblood of college football. And in a world of unlimited transfers, managing your dynasty roster has never been more important. Evaluate your needs and opportunities for talent upgrades at the start of each season. The best way to build a powerhouse is to recruit through the...
I believe that was something that was in College Football 14. Get just a breakdown, what you need. Same like I said, Madden. It tells you your team needs, position needs. Obviously in college, we'll have a little bit more of a detail of, freshman, sophomore, as you see here, junior, senior, who you done targeted at the position, stuff like that.
Start of each season.
That's a good thing.
The best way to build
they did add, I do like this, a little addition here. Over they added the roster, who signed. So that's pretty dope right there. I like that.
Upgrades at the start of each season. The best way to build a powerhouse is to recruit through the high school ranks. So let's fill up your recruiting board. Each year, over 3,500 high school recruits are generated from all over the country.
3,500, that's a lot.
Representing real-world hotspots for blue-chip talent, like South Florida and Metro Atlanta. Do research to find recruits that best fit your program and determine who you can realistically land.
And let's be honest, a lot of y'all gonna get in here trying to recruit all the 5 stars, all of this, all of that. But sometimes you got to look at the diamonds in the rough, man. You got to actually look at the skills that these people provide for your team. And shoot, you might find a 3-star that play like a 5-star, you know. So keep that in mind. Don't get me wrong. 5 stars are definitely going to be important, but you know.
A recruit's interest in your school is decided by 14 different pitch grades like proximity to home, playing time, and brand exposure. So you'll need to discover how your program's pitch grades align with your recruit's desires, in addition to scouting for talent.
That is interesting.
Some players have a deal-breaker requirement, and if your program cannot provide, the recruit will lock you out. Deal breakers also drive a player's decision to enter the transfer portal. Monitor at-risk players and get one last chance to convince your favorites to stay. Track your recruits as they narrow down their top schools. Pitch a prospect to gain more interest, and then set up school visits when the timing is right.
I love it. I love the way it looks.
To remain in their top 10.
I mean, just look at the recruiting screen, man. It's definitely still has some similarities to the old one, but definitely looks good. Looks great.
An 8, then 5 to finally be part of their top 3. As a recruit trims down to the top 8, you can attempt to increase your appeal. If your school doesn't have exactly what the prospect is looking for, you can try to sway their opinion in your favor. Plan visits that elevate a recruit's experience, like pairing a quarterback visit with a wide receiver visit at the same time. It's crucial to keep an eye on the transfer portal.
Ooh, y'all saw that, right? You got to pair it with QB with wide receiver. You know, that starts a relationship right there. That QB might like that receiver. Okay, he interested. I might be interested. Y'all better look into it. Like I said, we got to really get into it. It's one of those things where when we get our hands on the game, we're really going to know more, you know?
When it opens in the offseason.
But definitely make sure y'all check out the full deep dive that they did put out.
To round out your roster with talent you couldn't land from recruiting. Add portal prospects to your board just like you would with recruiting, but expect quick decisions as transfers have a shorter timeline to land a new home.
Okay.
Conference realignment is a hot topic in college football. And with custom conferences in EA Sports College Football 25, Dynasty is yours to control. See what a 20-team super conference might look like, or revert to the traditional conference alignment. Shape the conference size and membership.
I believe ours is going to revert to the original conference alignment. I can't remember, but I believe that's what
custom conference rules, set up divisions, and more. Once you've settled your conference options, it's time to select your team. Begin with a highly ranked team and dominate at the top with repeat recruiting and playoff success. Or build from the ground up with a smaller program and prove you have what it takes to go from an unknown to postseason favorite.
Okay.
We can't talk about your dynasty without talking about your starting job. Start as an offensive or defensive coordinator and climb the ranks to head coach. Or take over a program as the head coach right away.
See, I kind of like that. Now, if I started as a defensive coordinator, do I only get to call defensive plays? I guess let's keep letting it going. That's
from
the question.
One of the 3 base coaching types to start. Your coach type will determine what coaching skill tree you start with. From there, the abilities you acquire as you progress will determine what kind of coach you develop into. Unlock additional skill trees with better abilities. Or, if you build up multiple skill trees, you can unlock hybrid trees that leverage a more diverse skill set. The coaching carousel is an important part of every coach's journey. Whether you're
now playing in the dynasty, I don't know how many of y'all are actually
the head
gonna go ahead and allow people to get fired. That'll be interesting to see who runs their dynasty and how.
Your dream school or working your way up. The carousel is your way of fielding offers from other programs.
Okay.
Head coaches in Dynasty can actively manage their coordinator positions. So if one of your staff takes a job elsewhere, or you decide to cut ties for other reasons, you can use the carousel to replace them. Remember,
coaches can go to the NFL. Y'all saw that? So I wondered, can they return back to college too?
Even the greatest coaches need support, and every coach has a unique skill tree. It's important to think about how you want to build your staff, whether that's doubling down on your existing strengths to max out your benefits or seeking out balance for a well-rounded staff. Choose wisely. The decisions you make here will matter to your program's success and your coach's progression. The benefits of coach talents are stackable. So if your head coach and defensive coordinator have the same ability, the impact for that ability will be greater.
That's interesting. Double up on them abilities. Double up on them abilities.
Well, that's it for today's deep dive into Dynasty mode in EA Sports College Football 25. To make it game day every day this season, pre-order the...
Hey, man. That was our deep dive for that College Football 25. A lot of great information, great facts. I didn't want to make this video long because obviously you guys could take a look at it as well. And then obviously we got more reading to go into for these. But yeah, it's like this game is what we've been waiting for. Obviously, pre-order it. You play it 3 days early. Why wouldn't you, right? Takeaways from there. Recruiting is going to be fun. Recruiting in that transfer portal are going to be fun. I love the customization that you get to do with the Dynasty. 32 teams, which is just enough. You know what I'm saying? We don't need all those players. It's hard to manage. Just keep it simple. 32 teams. You figure out how you want to do it and how you want to realign the conferences yourself. Obviously, my first Dynasty, Hook 'em Horns. I already know it's coming to the channel. It'll be live. So I appreciate you guys coming through, staying in this video with me, checking it out. Don't forget, live on Twitch, LT Sticks. Subscribe to this channel if you're watching it. I do go live on YouTube as well. And we just patiently waiting 2 more weeks. 2 more weeks and we had our hands on the game, man. So until next time, man, peace. Love you guys. We out.